guys, Cassie. How's it all going? So, today's been a day. It's been so long, and it kind of feels like a whole week. I don't know why, but yeah. I hope you are all doing well, and even if your day has been long or short, whichever, but it has been good. Mine has been pretty good, even if it's been long. Gotten plenty of stuff done, and also managed to work a bit on my French, and currently I'm with my very cuddly kitty who desperately wants attention. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at, it's her. She's also purring, so maybe you're hearing her, but oh well. But yeah, I am quite happy that I managed to get some French in, because the app I'm using is having those events where if you study for like a period of time every day, you get some special, like, it's not rewards because you don't like win anything more than honor and bragging rights. So, but it's still fun, and I am very, very proud to say that I have been getting first place for, I think it's week number 8 now. So despite it being super hectic and so much to do, I am very proud that I have managed to still, keep at it with French, and yeah. So I'm proud of myself, and I really hope that you are proud of yourself as well. And it can be that you have done some special achievements, or maybe you're just proud of yourself that you made it out of bed. It can be literally anything, as long as you're happy and proud of yourself, and it doesn't harm anyone else. So yeah, that's me. I did have some stuff planned this week, but lo and behold, but hopefully things will calm down a bit more soon. And yeah, I also won't be doing my readings today because there's just no time, or well, I do have time now, but I'm just too tired, because it was one of those nights I finally start sleeping a bit more, so like I'm feeling very lucky about that, but it also means that I've been getting spoiled with sleep, and when I'm suddenly used to getting like 5 hours, is like, oh, this is nice, but then all of a sudden I get interrupted and I feel like a zombie. Even if like I'm used to very little sleep, when you suddenly get more than you used to, and then back to very little, is like so yeah, especially last night, I don't know what it was, but as soon as I fell asleep, it was something waking me up, and I'm one of those who, like, if I fall asleep and then wake up for something, 9 times out of 10 I can't go back to sleep. So it was quite a miracle that I managed to go back to sleep each time, at least for like 5 times, this night. But then after a fifth time I was like, nope, screw it. Because every single time, like, it was as soon as I fell asleep, it was like, boom, something wakes me up. Either something happening outside, or some stupid neighbor, or, you know. So, yeah, I'm a bit grumpy and tired. But hopefully tonight will be better. So, yeah, I hope you get better sleep. And also, yes, I realize that 5 hours is not super good. You maybe think like, oh my god, how are you even alive? That's not normal. But let me just tell you that I have I've always had a quite peculiar sleeping pattern, because even when I was little, I could sleep for just a few hours and be fine. And especially in my later, like since I was, I guess, 10, 11 maybe, it just kept getting worse and worse. So basically my body is used to it. And, you know, it's way better now, but not too long ago, like even a few years ago, I was totally fine even if I got 3 hours of sleep, or even, you know, 0 hours, like no sleep at all. I could go for even 2 days, or sometimes even longer, without sleep and be kind of fine. So I don't know, I must be an alien or something, because I just don't need a lot of sleep, I guess. So yeah, I don't know if I should consider myself lucky or concerned. But as long as, you know, it seems fine, then oh well. But yeah, as I said, I finally started to sleep a bit more, and then when I suddenly get a night where I don't get to, then I'm just a bit grumpy. So yeah, I would be quite interested to know if any of you feel the same. Like, do you have the same thing where you can be awake for however long and be fine, or are you more normal and need X amount of hours to sleep, or be miserable? Just, you know, let me know. It'd be fun and interesting. Because, at least for me, like, when I tell people about my sleeping patterns, especially when I'm in one of those periods where I can be, you know, maximum 3 hours of sleep, and they're like, oh my god, how are you alive? How are you not looking and acting like a zombie? And I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, I find it interesting. But yeah, I apart from being super busy and all that, it's, you know, it's going great. It's going great, she says, and looks miserable. No, but seriously, it is going great. I'm just a bit tired and ever so slightly stressed, because there's so much to do. But at the same time, it's fun and it feels so good. It feels so good to just get everything done and bring in new energy, and, you know, just get things done feels great. And even if it's a lot of work, it's totally worth it. And yeah, I do have so many plans, and it feels like a lot. But even if I do a lot and plan a lot, I finally start to make sure that I have fun while doing it. So for instance, if I during my spring cleaning, for example, or cleaning in general, I listen to music. Like I told you last week, I believe it was last week, whenever it was. Whenever I clean or even just do the dishes or, just whatever, I listen to music. And maybe you're thinking, oh, that's no surprise, you always listen to music. And yes, you're right, but this is different kind of music. There's music and there's cleaning music. And as I told you last week, I have this CD from my teacher with, African music, and I don't know why, but it has now become my cleaning CD. So whenever I do cleaning or, dishes or whatever, I listen to that. And, it just brings up the mood. It gives you motivation and it gives energy as well. So it's fun, and you get dancing as well. And it also brings back, for me at least, of course for me, because who else? But it brings back fun memories, and yeah, I just get happy listening to it, and it makes it that much more fun and easy. So yeah, I definitely suggest that you find your own music to do boring things to, because it definitely helps. It's kind of important that it's, a special CD that you don't normally listen to, at least for me, because then whenever you listen to it, it gets you in the mood to do it, and then when you listen to it outside of it, it's like, oh no, I gotta do this. So yeah, it can be, maybe a bit difficult, but it's worth it. And I'm sure we all have our special music anyway, so yeah, just a little tip. So feel free to do whatever you want. As long as it's not harming others. So yeah, and speaking of harming others, I have been avoiding news, and it's kinda, it takes weight off your shoulders, because even if it's important to stay updated and know what's going on in the world, it can also be a bit much. And if you're an empath like me, then you get affected by it a lot, and it can bring you down, and just be kind of crazy. So taking a break from social media and news and all that can be really good. So I for one have been on a break. Like for instance, I don't even remember when I last used social media. Like, sure, I go on every week to post my videos, but apart from that, I don't even go there because it's just so much. And same with news. Instead of looking several times a day, I can like take a few minutes at the end of the day and just get the the more important stuff, like an overview, and that will be it. Or even take a break and not check anything at all unless I somehow learn that something extra special happened that day, then I can go check it out. But otherwise it's like leave it, because there's nothing you can do anyway. So if it stresses you out and there's nothing you can do, it's better to leave it alone and not let it weigh you down. And you can always go back and watch the news or read the news later when you're not taking a break anymore. So and you can always ask someone to inform you if there's something extra special, like, oh hey, this major thing happened today, maybe you should take a look at that, or whatever. But don't feel ashamed to take a break, because we all need to do that sometimes. So yeah, that's another tip. And yeah, I suppose that's it. I have rambled for 70 minutes. I'm sorry. It's, scatterbrain, and yeah. I just wanted to come on here and give you a little bit of an update, a few tips, and see how you're all doing. So yeah, I suppose that's it. I hope to make some more normal or maybe even special videos next week, depending on when Easter is, because I know that's super soon. Like, it's crazy early this year, but I don't remember exactly when, because my mind is all over the place. But I think it's really soon, like next week or even end of this week. I don't know. But either way, I will try and make something a little bit special for Easter. And yeah, it should be fun, I hope. So yeah, I hope to see you all next week. And if it's not Easter, then for a normal video, and if it's Easter, for a fun video. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in and being here, and I hope that this video could help with maybe some tips or whatever, and that I see you all next week. I hope you're taking care of yourself and that you're staying self time for bed, safe and healthy, and that I see you next week. So take care and much love, Cass.